All right. Hi, Brenda. Annabelle, Century 21 Masters. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you also.
Yes. You know, Brenda, I am excited about getting your home on the market and most importantly, getting it sold.
Oh, we are too.
I bet. Now, Brenda, do you mind if I take a quick look at your home?
Oh, yeah. And I'd love to show you because there's some great things that we've done.
You know, Brenda, and I really appreciate that. Here's what I'd like to do just for this first time. I'd like to walk through and look at your home through the eyes of a buyer. You know, it should take 2 to 3 minutes. How about we meet at the kitchen table when I'm done?
Oh,
that work?
Yeah, that works for me.
Fantastic.
Okay, great.
Okay. You know, thanks so much for allowing me to walk through. Can we have a seat?
Oh, yes.
You know, you've done some great things to your home, Brenda.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you noticed them because we're proud of them.
Yes, you sure have. Now, Brenda, I want you to understand that I am 100% committed to making this the best presentation ever for you. Okay?
Wow, I'm excited about that. That's great.
Yes, and I'd like to start off by asking you 3 very important questions.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because I actually prepared a list of questions for you.
Absolutely. I'll take a look at them.
Okay, sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, these are great questions. I mean, there's so many. You've done your homework here.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss anything, so.
You know, Brenda, these are great. And I want to make sure that I cover all of your questions. So why don't we do this? Why don't I go through the presentation first, and then if for some reason I missed anything, I'll come over it and just kind of go over it with you at that point. Is that okay with you?
Okay, yeah, that works.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So my first question is, do you absolutely want to sell your home?
Yes, we're ready to sell.
You're ready to sell. Okay, fantastic. Number 2, will you price your home to sell, or do you want to test the market and just kind of let it sit on the market for a long period of time?
Well, you know, that's really not an option because of our time frame. So, I mean, you know, we want to sell it right away, but within reason.
Okay, so within reason. Fantastic. Okay, and number 3, Brenda, do you want me to handle the sale for you?
Well, you know, Annabelle, I love your enthusiasm and your energy, and you come highly recommended. But I mean, I do want to hear what you have to say.
Oh, absolutely. Fantastic. Yeah. That's great. Okay. So, Brenda, at the end of my presentation, one of 3 things will happen, okay? Number 1, you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Or, number 2, you may decide not to list your home with me, okay? Or, number 3, I may decide not to take your listing, and I want you to understand that any one of these is perfectly fine.
Okay, well that's kind of interesting because I've had several agents calling me wanting to come over and try and sell my house. So is there something wrong with my house, or why wouldn't you want to sell it?
You know, there's nothing wrong with your house. Your house is great. It's just the market may not meet your expectations, or just simply that you and I may not agree on terms and conditions. I mean, is that fair enough?
Yeah, it does. Actually, I'm good with that.
Okay, fantastic. Yes. So let's quickly go over the questions I asked you over the phone. I just want to make sure we're both on the same page.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So now you said you were moving to LA, right?
That's correct.
Okay, great. And you needed to be there before April 1st?
Yes, I start on April 1st.
Okay, so. April 1st. So we need to get you there a couple of weeks before that. All right. And now you said you wanted to price your home at around $500,000.
Yeah, that's what we've discussed.
Okay. And you owe $150,000?
Yeah, give or take a couple of bucks.
Okay, fantastic. Now, you weren't planning on selling it yourself, were you?
Never. No way. With the kids and the move and all that, there's absolutely no way.
Okay. I mean, you had me out for a reason, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. Now, and you did want me to get all your money out, is that right?
Yeah, because we actually plan on buying in LA.
Okay. So you need the money to purchase the home. Okay.
Yes.
Great. Now, Brenda, I want you to know that there are only 2 issues in selling real estate. Okay? That number 1 is your motivation to sell this home. Okay. And number 2 is really the price we set on your home. Okay? So now, it's important that you understand these are the only two issues in selling real estate. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Now, I've prepared what we call a comparative market analysis, and there's two parts to this research. Part one, we kind of jokingly call fantasy land, and this is when homeowners list homes and they don't sell.
Okay.
Part two, we call reality. This is when a professional real estate agent, together with a motivated seller like yourself, we list and get the home sold. And it's critical that we determine where you're going to be spending your time, if it's fantasy land or reality.
Okay.
So
makes sense.
Yeah. So let's quickly go over the two parts together.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Good.
Let me turn it off. How do we turn? Okay.